Alright, here you see my opponent throwing a little knee slice on me, stepping across. A lot of high energy here, but I stay up on that single leg, wrestle up. Looks like he's grabbed onto a guillotine there, but because of his legs, I'm not too worried about it. Willing to keep my head in there, as long as he can't close his guard. See, he had to let go. See him starting to reach up high, see if I can use this to pass. Sometimes I'll give up bottom position to get angles on hips that'll either get me on side mount or get me behind the guy, but wasn't working and actually failed right there. There you see Sam Beck step on me, but then turns himself into a bad spot here. I'm going high, probably going to turn this into a triangle, but his knee, he's got that knee connection under there. It's going to be hard to get over that. Let's see if I can. I did. I got over it. Let's see what I can do from here in the mount. I'm going for that wrist control, feeding over for the triangle. He's staying super low, so instead I go for the arm. Alright, let's see this second round here. Packed house at Surfight, as always. Let's see, he got around my guard. Let's see what I can do from this spot here. I think I'm trying to defend the Kimura, that's why I'm keeping my arm straight like that. He wants my arm to bend. I know he tried to put me in a triangle there, but I was able to force him back into my guard. And turn that into a double leg. His wrestling's kind of weak here. I'm gonna definitely exploit that. Turn him around here for the camera. Gotta be able to control where the match goes. He's running, he's doing a good job. He turned his back a little bit, and I jumped and took it. Let's see how wiry my legs are when I want to throw them into position. A lot of hip flexibility. And you trap the top arm, bar arm the other wrist, and you start fishing out a choke. Pretty standard there. You see I'm wearing a gi. I like to wear a gi in the no gi class. It makes it a little more difficult in some ways and easier in other ways. Alright, let's see. He gets around my guard here. I'm probably going to look for a Darce choke there. You see my hand right there, ready to go in. I got that overhook. He's pulling me back into place, which I appreciate. Continues driving into mount. Let's see what he can do with this mount position. Goes all the way in. Now I'm hand fighting here. He's probably going to want S mount. I'm probably going to try to recover to an Ashigarami. Or, yeah, he retreats to a knee belly. I'm going to go low, up, and turn into a 50-50. That's one of my favorite moves right there. And you see the heel hook right there, which he smartly covers. Get a little separation, regrip on it, get stomach down almost. That's a tough angle there. He's probably going to have to tap out here pretty soon. He's hand fighting well. Now I'm going to keep lacing my leg over. And he taps. Alright, shoots him for that body lock. Let's see what he can do with it. Well, do my overhook at wrist control, triangle. The old Eddie Bravo setup right there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's probably one of the most important moves to know how to do from that spot. And he taps. Alright, let's see this next round. What we got here, he pulls me into his butterfly. Goes in for a guillotine. My head's kind of too tight for that. Can't really get under my chin. I start taking angles on the passing on him. He has to abandon. He's got to abandon. Oh, I'm doing the shackles here. This is one of my favorite things to do is I tie your ankles up. Just keep your shins and your feet together. And don't necessarily do anything with it except control your movement. See there, I don't want him too far apart. I try to keep his feet together. And there I do the separation. And you got a heel hook. Turn into a calf slicer. A lot of transitions. It's fun to have good transitions. Fun to be fast at transitioning. He's going to try to buggy choke me here. He hinted at it. putting that bottom hook, throwing that top hook. Good job defending the hooks there. And I just take the mount, throwing for that triangle. Spin over. He did a good job defending. I had to abandon and reset into a different position. Oh, and I jump into the 7-year-old choke. One of my favorite chokes here.